Greetings from the Arcturians and Orion. Right, let's do this. Now, I received a comment under my video from yesterday titled Peace Talks. Trump understands Putin. We understand Zelensky. That's the title of my video from yesterday. And I received a comment under that video, but that comment did not show up in my YouTube notifications, and it's not showing up under my video in my comments or in my comments section. I mean, it's showing up somewhere else, and that's why I'm able to see it. But the thing is, I have noticed this happen before in the past, and this is like my comments are being blocked. The Arcturians are telling me that, and I guess they told me this before as well, but I kind of just, I didn't really want to say anything back then. But now that it's happened again, yeah, the Arcturians are telling me that there's a block on my YouTube channel, and that block has been put there by YouTube. Of course, it'll have to be YouTube. And they're also telling me that this block was put there because of the former US President Joe Biden. Joe Biden had that block put on my channel. And the former US President Joe Biden is behind this block being put on my channel by YouTube. And the former US President Joe Biden is not a president anymore, but unfortunately that block on my YouTube channel is still there. So who's going to lift this block from my channel now? I'm just wondering. And it's not with every video. This block is just there with my comments, just with any political videos that I post. It's just there with the political videos that I post. But it's obviously to discourage any kind of, audience engagement and audience interaction with me. It's obviously there to discourage that, especially when it comes to politics and when I'm posting any kind of political videos or political content. But, that's because I was exposing the former US President Joe Biden on my channel. So I guess he went ahead and called YouTube and told them to put a block on my channel, on at least, put a block on my comments section and on my comments when it comes to any kind of political videos that I post. But that's the thing. Now that he's not the president anymore, but that block is still there on my channel. So who's going to lift that block for me now? It's like, I keep helping everyone through my channel here. But seems like no one wants to help me with anything. No one wants to help me in the least. Like no one wants to lend me a helping hand at all when I need some help with something. Well, to be fair, I have had, one or two people, and they have shown their support, at least in private, on email. But they're regular people. They are not, presidents. Like they're not in that kind of power position where they could just call YouTube and ask YouTube to, unblock my channel, or if YouTube has put any blocks on my channel, then, just unblock my channel, or and remove any blocks from my channel. So I don't know. I guess it was the former US President Joe Biden who put a block on my channel like this. So I don't know. Can the current US President Trump, do something about it and have, my channel unblocked? I don't know. As I said, I keep helping everyone through my channel, but no one seems to be helping me with anything. Not even in the least. So, well, I guess it is what it is. Now, let's go to that comment. It's saying Joe Biden and his son Hunter have been working with corrupt Ukraine to steal billions of dollars worth of Russian gas heading for Europe. These two and the USA political mafia uniparty have been working with the EU crooks to try and topple Russia at the cost of millions of lives because of war. We all hope President Trump pulls the USA out of NATO, since they have become the EU military. NATO is like a knife at Russia's throat, and they have pushed weapons right up to the Russian borders. I see. So, before recording this video, I was just sitting here and I was asking the Arcturians about this comment. And, let's just go through the comment and see what the Arcturians and Orion have to say about it. So, I asked the Arcturians and Orion about this part in the comment where it says Joe Biden and his son Hunter have been working with corrupt Ukraine to steal billions of dollars worth of Russia gas heading for Europe. And I asked the Arcturians and Orion, is that true? Is Ukraine corrupt? They told me no. Then I asked, has Ukraine been working with Joe Biden and his son Hunter to steal billions of dollars worth of Russian gas heading for Europe? And they told me no again, that Ukraine has not been stealing any money to do with Russian gas heading for Europe. Now this person goes on to say these two and the USA political mafia uniparty have been working with the EU, meaning European Union, crooks to try and topple Russia at the cost of millions of lives because of war. And the Arcturians and Orion are telling me that it's a no to this too. Like they're saying no, and they're saying this is all political propaganda and this is all Russian propaganda. And where this person says, we all hope President Trump pulls the USA out of NATO since they have become the EU military. The Arcturians and Orion are saying NATO is not the EU military. It is a defense system for the underdogs in Europe, like Ukraine. So that's what the Arcturians and Orion had to say about that. Now, you're saying NATO is like a knife at Russia's throat and they have pushed weapons right up to the Russian borders. Well, what do you expect? When there's Russian aggression and war going on against Ukraine. Like what do you expect when there's Russian aggression going on against Ukraine in terms of the Russia-Ukraine war? And who is the aggressor in that situation? It's Russia. Russia is the aggressor. Who started the war? Russia started the war. So of course, NATO has pushed weapons right up to the Russian borders, because NATO is getting ready for any eventualities when it comes to the Russia-Ukraine war. Like, what do you expect? Anyway, that's enough of that. But this morning, the Arcturians are giving me more information on President Putin. And I was like, really? Wow. Because they just told me who President Putin is the reincarnation of. But I'm going to save that for the next video. And I'm going to wrap up this video right now. And we'll talk to President Putin in the next video and let him know who he is the reincarnation of. Until then, take care, over and out.